Okay. All right. All I keep saying today is people talk about Steph Curry this, Steph Curry that. Now, where do you rank Steph Curry? Is he on Mount Rushmore? The whole nine. That's all I keep hearing about. Steph, 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 Steph. Now everybody wants to talk about Steph. I remember sitting there telling people over and over again, begging people to listen when we were telling them about Steph Curry. Like, why do y'all hate Steph Curry so much? It's because they were LeBron fans. When are you going to blame the culprit that is responsible for your ignorance? The culprit who is responsible for your oh my God, your ignorance. Incomprehensible ignorance is LeBron Ramon James. You backed the wrong horse. You backed the wrong horse. Who's leading the young generation to championships like Wiggins and Pooh and Gary Payton II? These people thrive under Stephen Curry. They falter under LeBron. He trades and get rid of them. Oh, I can't win with no young people. No, can't win with them. No. Gotta get my guys in here. It was great to see Andre Iguodala get on the court for probably the last time in his career. The four horsemen, Draymond, Clay, Steph, and Andre Iguodala, who was their first MVP in 2015, who then left and played on other teams. And now Iggy is over here and another chance to win a championship. I think he played on the Heat and was playing over there with them. And it was weird because once Bazemore was gone, Bradley was there. And then Bradley was let go when they had opportunity to bring Iguodala in. So Bradley went back to the Lakers. And that left an opportunity for Andre to be on the team. Real leadership. Steph don't try to dominate all the rest of the other guys and be the loud, outspoken one. He leads by example. He let Draymond be all loud in front of everybody and do all the talking, all the mouth. He the action. Yeah, yeah, now what they gonna say? Yeah. He finally had a good game. Congratulations, Dre. Now the person y'all need to be holding under the fire is that LeBron Ramon James. That's who. Instead of complaining and running your mouth about every other player, the culprit remains. There's only one culprit out here. You believed in LeBron Ramon James. So to attack Steph Curry, because all y'all was out there with your Boston Celtics pom-poms, they not going to beat Boston. Yay! Because you didn't want him to get 4 rings like LeBron. Because you know they'd have put Steph Curry in there because he got his 4 legit. He got a dynasty. That bum ain't got no dynasty. He go to other people's teams and try to steal and run off their rep. The Lakers already was a dynasty. He did nothing to add to it. He's lowering the team to its worst state it's been since 1979. And I guess this is everybody else's fault. That's what they're going to tell me. This is everybody else's fault. Oh, well, that's because AD went down and then we had this player go down and then this happened and then LeBron hurt his knee and then. It's amazing how many excuses y'all got for him. Whenever he fails, it's never nobody else's fault. It's just him. For him. Damn! Can anybody else get some food in their mouth? He the only one can eat. You wanted to compare LeBron Ramon James to the greatest? Are you serious? You want to compare him to players like Kobe Bryant, who played in the West? What's the difference? Well, I'll tell you the difference. LeBron went to these NBA finals when there were only 51%, 52, and it was 52.3. 52.3% win average in the East. Kobe played in the playoffs with teams with 80% win averages. Those are the teams they're playing against. They're playing against the San Antonio Spurs, who win about 80% of their games. The Phoenix Suns with Nash, Stoudemire. They're playing against dynasty teams, real basketball teams that they got to try to get past. They got to play the Portland Trail Blazers that had Sheed and Steve Smith and Bonzi Wells. They winning 50, 60 games. Who was Cleveland playing? They were playing nobodies. They were playing nobodies. Y'all couldn't beat and was struggling against Eric Gordon and a young Derrick Rose. Taj Gibson. Y'all were struggling then. The Boston Celtics ran you from your hometown team. and ran your butt to Miami. And you couldn't beat a geriatric doggone Dallas Mavericks. Everybody on the team was old. You let all the old guys take you to school. You made the old guys feel like, well, damn, I might got more in the tank. Jason Kidd played an extra year. That was supposed to have been his retirement year. He was like, well, shoot, I just won an NBA championship. Let me go play somewhere else. Now, when you got skills, they come to the top of the table. Oh, Clay couldn't wait to get off. The Grizzlies, they hate the Golden State Warriors. So the players and everything. So Clay decided to take it up. And Clay don't talk. But when Clay do talk, it's comedy. So he wanted to blast the Grizzly player who kept talking about him. And he kept calling him a freaking, he's like the non-talking, the proper grew up in the suburbs brother trying to be cool. Freaking clowns, freaking bum. Holy cannoli, we won again. He's the Robin of the crew. Oh my God. So Jaren Jackson Jr., who kept tweeting and trying to dig at Clay, when they beat them back in March, he used that strength in numbers and all that.
I can't wait to retweet that thing. Freaking bum. I can't wait. There was this one player on the Grizzlies who tweeted strength in numbers after they beat us in the regular season, and it pissed me off so much. I can't wait to retweet that thing. Freaking bum. I had to watch that. I'm just like, this freaking clown. Okay. Sorry. That memory just popped up. You're gonna mock us? Like, you ain't ever been there before, bro. We've been there. We know what it takes. So to be here again, hold that.
Clay, baby. Oh, man. Game 6 Clay. Look at that. Man, they are talking they talk, baby. Go ahead. See, this is what I'm talking about. Let these bums have it. And get off Kevin Durant's job. Can y'all please worry about that bum from Akron who lured y'all into this damn well that y'all in right now? Worry about that bum. Because he's the one not coming up clutch. He was going to lose in 2020. They were breaking down. They had just lost to the Brooklyn Nets, who didn't have no Kyrie or KD. That was the last game before they said, you know what, the last game the Lakers played, they looked like crap. They was dead tired. The season was taking its grind. And then they played no basketball for 4 months. 4 months. That's damn near a season. Everybody fat as hell. They couldn't go out. It wasn't like they were kicking it, could go places. It was a pandemic lockdown. It's not people like, man, that's just like when they have a strike. No, it ain't the strike. When there's a strike, you can go to the club, you can go to the gym, you can go places and kick it. This is a pandemic lockdown when you can't walk outside on the streets. They would stay in their homes. Everything's closed. Grocery stores closed. Malls are closed. You couldn't go anywhere. Wasn't allowed. Where you was gonna go? To the moon? Pluto? Where you wanna go? So that's what it was like. Now they'll do a whole spin cycle today and blame Kevin Durant. Because that's what everybody do. They blame Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is the most blamed player probably in the history of sports for somebody who has won as much as he has. To me, it felt great to see anybody win that wasn't LeBron Ramon James. Nothing gives me greater joy than to watching LeBron Ramon James lose. Nothing in the world. There's no greater gift. To see that phony go out being exactly what he is, a phony. See, what you call hate, I call revealing the truth. And y'all like to peel the band-aid off slowly. I like to rip it off. Rip that band-aid off. And throw it away. Kevin Durant did what he wanted to do. He wanted to go play with Steph and them. They needed a position to be filled. And it was filled. They did their jobs to perfection. Now let's think big picture. Big picture is, what happens if LeBron don't win it next year? What happens then? Has anybody ever thought about that? What if LeBron don't win it next season? Then what? What will your excuse be then? If LeBron James doesn't win, what would be your excuse after that? Now, I might be new at all this. Some people might say, you don't know what it's like being on that big stage, you know. But LeBron James is the king, right? Know what y'all tell me? He the king. And when you the king, ain't nobody better than LeBron James at doing what he do. Michael Jordan might question that. That's all I'm going to say. All these LeBron apologists have to kiss up because they got egg all over their face. That mumble mouth Perkins. Man, you just see me. Yeah. Yeah, dummy. We talking about you too. You getting it too, mumble mouth. All y'all getting it. So we gonna let all that sink in, buddy. Just you wait. Now, I've seen this so many times when people start talking about hip hop and all this nonsense. Like, when you the best, nobody's supposed to be able to mess with you and blah, 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 that, right? You're the best around. Steph Curry, in your eyes, can never, ever achieve that accomplishment. I wish to know why. No, my confusion comes in at when you have people who are basically, without a shadow of a doubt, using their power for the sake of evil, not for the greater good. So when you know that, and you also know that you're doing what's best for everyone involved, you're putting out the best work, the best content, the best everything. You want to know why these things aren't being reciprocated. You want to know why you're the only one that's doing these things. You want to know why all the hard work you've done, you won MVPs, you got all of these things that's happening for you. Why all of a sudden people are having this discord with you when all you did was put forth the effort and make everything click? You're the one that put it together. Steph Curry did his job. From the moment he came to the Golden State Warriors, he was never picked to be no leader. He was never picked to be the leader. So check yourself at the door on that one. Now, sorry, I was typing and taking care of business. But we have situations out here in the real world where there's real world situations and real life situations that people don't get into. But Steph Curry has led his team when he was never chosen to be the leader. He was never chosen to be any of these things that everyone else, like LeBron James, who came through the door on the red carpet, who did not have or possess the skills of Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is a better dribbler than LeBron James. Would you not say? LeBron James has the dribbling ability of probably a 7-year-old. Now, when we look at big picture, let's look all the way at the problem. Because I want people to not be confused here. LeBron James has led you to nowhere. But you want to talk about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant stayed at OKC, did the same things as LeBron James. He left, won 2 championships, and then wanted to build a new legacy somewhere else. And y'all say why he didn't go back to OKC. OKC wasn't in position to give. Do they want to give Kevin Durant the keys and let him do what he got to do over there? I don't think so. So if he wins with Kyrie over with Brooklyn, then what you gonna say? Oh, he should have left Golden State. Why? Y'all told him to leave Golden State. Kevin Durant should leave because he's never gonna get that Steph Curry's team. He's never gonna. Y'all just don't want him to beat LeBron. How about this? LeBron James take care of his own business. He get in that ring and he start defending. He start taking the challenge and actually beat who's ever on the other side. Who gives a damn who they got? They got you. You supposed to be the difference maker. Why come everybody else got to be the difference maker except for LeBron? But when it comes to every other player, they got to be the one. But when it comes to LeBron, somebody got to step up. No. But he gets to be called the king. That's bullshit. And it's not finna ride. Not no more. It's a new day. Like Negan said, it's a brand new day. Rick. It's a brand new day.